Navigating the distribution of inherited property can often feel like walking a tightrope, balancing heartfelt memories with practical decisions. It is a time when emotions run high, and even the closest families can find themselves in unexpected disagreements. But imagine preserving your family bonds and honoring a loved one's legacy without the pain of unresolved conflict. This is entirely possible with thoughtful preparation. The most effective strategies for avoiding conflict over inherited property center on three core pillars: proactive and clear communication, comprehensive estate planning, and the willingness to seek neutral professional guidance when needed. By focusing on these areas, families can transform a potentially divisive process into one that strengthens their relationships and respects everyone involved. Conflicts often arise because inherited property is rarely just about its financial value. It carries immense sentimental weight, triggering memories, attachments, and sometimes even old family dynamics or perceived past injustices. Differing financial needs among beneficiaries, a lack of clear instructions from the deceased, or simple misunderstandings about what is fair versus what is equal can quickly escalate. Recognizing these underlying emotional and practical complexities is the first step toward preventing disputes and upholding the Jewish value of shalom bayit, or peace in the home. To put these principles into practice, begin with open and honest discussions among all potential heirs, ideally while the property owner is still alive and capable of making their wishes known. Encourage everyone to express their feelings and preferences regarding specific items or the property as a whole. Clearly document the property owner's intentions in a meticulously crafted will or trust, ensuring every detail, including specific bequests, is unambiguous. For physical items, consider a family lottery system or a round-robin selection process to make distribution feel equitable. If disagreements persist, engaging a professional mediator, appraiser, or an estate attorney can provide objective advice and facilitate fair resolutions. An insightful approach is to consider the concept of fairness, not always as strict equality. Sometimes, distributing inherited property fairly means accounting for varying needs, emotional attachments, or prior contributions. For instance, one sibling might have lived closer and provided more care, while another might have a greater financial need. Acknowledging these nuances and working towards a solution that everyone can accept, rather than demanding exact financial splits, often leads to greater harmony. In Jewish tradition, a wise elder or a dayan, a rabbinic judge, is sometimes consulted not for legal enforcement, but for their wisdom in helping families find equitable and peaceful solutions. Ultimately, strategically avoiding conflict over inherited property is about more than just distributing assets. It is about safeguarding precious family relationships and upholding the memory of the departed with dignity. By approaching the process with transparency, empathy, and careful planning, families can navigate this sensitive journey together, emerging with their bonds intact and a shared sense of peace that honors everyone's legacy.
If this speaks to you, like, subscribe, and keep learning with us.